Today our topic is what the Stoics thought about love and relationships. The Stoics were ancient philosophers who believed in living a life of virtue, reason, and self-control. They taught that the key to happiness is not in external things like money, fame, or even other people, but in how we think and what we value. When it comes to love and relationships, the Stoics had some interesting ideas that can help us live better lives today. They believed that love is natural and good, but they also warned us about the dangers of letting our emotions control us. According to the Stoics, love should be based on virtue and mutual respect, not on passion or attachment. They thought that the best kind of love is the one that helps us grow as individuals and become better people. This means that in a relationship, we should focus on being kind, honest, and supportive, rather than trying to possess or control the other person. The Stoics also believed that we should not depend on others for our happiness. This might sound strange, especially when we talk about love, but the idea is that if we rely too much on someone else to make us happy, we will always be disappointed. Instead, we should find happiness within ourselves and then share it with others. This way, our relationships become a source of joy and strength, rather than a cause of worry or pain. Another important Stoic idea is that we should accept the fact that everything in life is temporary, including our relationships. This does not mean that we should not care about the people we love, but rather that we should appreciate them while they are here and be prepared for the possibility of losing them. The Stoics believe that by accepting the impermanence of life, we can avoid unnecessary suffering and live more peacefully. They also taught that we should not be afraid of rejection or failure in love. The Stoics believed that rejection is not a reflection of our worth, but simply a part of life. They thought that we should not let the fear of rejection stop us from pursuing love, but at the same time, we should not let rejection destroy us. Instead, we should see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. The Stoics also had some advice on how to handle conflicts in relationships. They believed that anger and resentment are harmful emotions that only make things worse. Instead of reacting with anger, we should try to understand the other person's point of view and respond with kindness and patience. The Stoics thought that by staying calm and rational, we can resolve conflicts more effectively and maintain healthier relationships. Another Stoic idea is that we should not expect perfection from ourselves or from others. The Stoics believe that everyone has flaws and makes mistakes, and that this is just a part of being human. Instead of trying to change the people we love, we should accept them as they are and focus on improving ourselves. This does not mean that we should tolerate bad behavior, but rather that we should approach our relationships with a sense of humility and understanding. The Stoics also believed that love and relationships should be based on mutual respect and equality. They thought that no one should dominate or control another person, and that both partners should have the freedom to be themselves. This means that in a healthy relationship, both people should feel valued and respected, and both should be willing to support and encourage each other. The Stoics also believed that love and relationships should be guided by reason, not by passion or emotion. They thought that love is a powerful force, but that it can also be dangerous if it is not controlled. The Stoics believed that we should use our reason to guide our emotions, rather than letting our emotions control us. This means that we should think carefully about our actions and decisions in a relationship, and make sure that they are in line with our values and principles. The Stoics also believed that we should not be too attached to the outcomes of our relationships. They thought that we should do our best to love and care for the people in our lives, but that we should not try to control or manipulate them. Instead, we should focus on being the best version of ourselves and let the relationship develop naturally. This means that we should not be too concerned about whether the relationship lasts forever, but rather that we should enjoy the time we have together and learn from the experience. The Stoics also believed that love and relationships should be a source of strength and support, not a source of weakness or dependency. They thought that we should be strong and independent individuals, and that we should not rely on others to make us happy or complete us. Instead, we should find happiness within ourselves and then share it with others. This way, our relationships become a source of joy and strength rather than a cause of worry or pain. The Stoics also believed that we should not be afraid of being vulnerable in love. They thought that vulnerability is a natural part of being human, and that it is necessary for building deep and meaningful connections with others. However, they also believed that we should not let our vulnerability make us weak or dependent. Instead, we should embrace our vulnerability as a sign of strength and use it to build stronger and more authentic relationships. The Stoics also believed that love and relationships should be based on mutual growth and self-improvement. They thought that we should strive to become better people through our relationships, and that we should help our partners do the same. This means that we should encourage and support each other in our personal growth, and that we should be willing to challenge and inspire each other to be the best versions of ourselves. The Stoics also believed that we should not take our relationships for granted. They thought that we should appreciate and cherish the people we love, and that we should not wait until it is too late to show them how much we care. This means that we should make an effort to express our love and gratitude regularly, and that we should not let small misunderstandings or disagreements ruin our relationships. The Stoics also believe that we should be willing to let go of relationships that are no longer healthy or beneficial. They thought that we should not hold on to relationships that are causing us pain or preventing us from growing as individuals. Instead, we should have the courage to end unhealthy relationships and move on, even if it is difficult or painful. The Stoics believe that by letting go of what no longer serves us, we can make room for new and better relationships in our lives. Finally, the Stoics believe that love and relationships should be a reflection of our values and principles. They thought that we should choose partners who share our values and who inspire us to be better people. This means that we should not settle for relationships that are based on superficial or selfish motives, but rather that we should seek out relationships that are meaningful and fulfilling. The Stoics believed that by living in accordance with our values and principles, we can build stronger and more authentic relationships that bring out the best in us and in others. In conclusion, the Stoics had a lot of wisdom to offer when it comes to love and relationship. They believed that love is natural and good, but that it should be based on virtue, reason, and mutual respect. They thought that we should not depend on others for our happiness, but that we should find happiness within ourselves and then share it with others. They also believed that we should accept the impermanence of life and not be afraid of rejection or failure in love. The Stoics believed that love and relationships should be a source of strength and support, and that we should not be afraid of being vulnerable. They thought that love and relationships should be based on mutual growth and self-improvement, and that we should not take our relationships for granted. Finally, the Stoics believed that we should be willing to let go of unhealthy relationships and seek out relationships that are meaningful and fulfilling. By following these Stoic principles, we can build stronger, healthier, and more authentic relationships that bring out the best in us and in others.